Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs, continuing the playthrough of Dungeon Command, Curse of Undeath versus the Sting of Lolth. And we're going to be continuing with round 2. But first, I have a correction to make. Thanks to an eagle-eyed subscriber, and I can't believe it's the same mistake I made in the setup video. And that is placing the Drow outside of the start area. The start area is that little white dotted area, and not the entire tile. So I must remember, white dotted area, not the tile. White dotted area, not the tile. White dotted area, not the tile. So let's continue with Morgana, and we're going to start with the refresh phase, where we untap any creatures that are tapped, and we don't have any tapped creatures, but we do draw a command card. And of course I'm not going to show you it because it's the Undeath, but I'm going to take a look at it. We move on to the activation phase. We're going to move all our monsters. Well, I think we're going to start with the Skeletal Tomb Guardian, because he's not happy that he has had some ribs blasted off by the Drow Wizard. So our Skeletal Tomb Guardian can move 6 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Take that, Drow Wizard. And he is going to attack the Drow Wizard with a melee attack of 20. So, does Alessandra have any order cards she can use to stop this attack? Let's take a look. We have Close Call, but can only play it on a creature that has level 3 dexterity, and the Drow Wizard, I'll just grab that, unfortunately is a level 2, has dexterity but is a level 2, so cannot use this Close Call. It's unfortunate, so we can't use Close Call. Quick Jab, no, we can only use immediate cards. Minor card, can't use that. Another Close Call, level 3. Minor, we can't use that. Standard, we can't use that. We're only looking for immediate cards. The only things we have are 2 Close Calls, but we need level 3 and he's only level 2. Ah, dear. So I'm afraid the Drow Wizard is going to take 20 points of damage, and he only has 30 hit points. It's not looking good for the Drow Wizard. The Tomb Guardian does have a special ability. Whenever this creature makes a melee attack, it deals 20 damage to each other enemy creature adjacent to this creature. But unfortunately it says each other enemy creature, so I can't deal damage any extra to the Drow Wizard. It has to be to other creatures. So that is the Tomb Guardian done. I'm going to tap that Tomb Guardian, there we go, to show that he is done. Next up we're going to have the Disciple of Caius. Now, shall he stay there and grab a treasure for a morale? No, I know what I'm going to do. Well, I know what Morgana's going to do. Don't blame me, blame Morgana. So the Disciple of Caius can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They really don't like that Drow Wizard, do they? And he's going to make a melee attack of 10. And looking at our order cards, remember these are the only ones we have. The Drow Wizard is a level 2, so these cannot be played on the Drow Wizard. So we have nothing else to block this attack. The Drow Wizard then takes another 10 points of damage, which unfortunately, because he only has 30 points and we have 30 points of damage, the wizard is now killed. So what happens is Alessandra is going to lose morale equal to the level of the creature killed. So she's going to lose 2 points of morale, and this has now been destroyed. Down from 14 to 12 points of morale. So I've tapped the card to show that the Disciple of Caius has taken his turn. Oh, bye bye wizard. So we still have the turn of the zombie, who can move 4, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. He's got his eye on that treasure. Right, I think that is the end of the activation phase. We move on to the deploy phase. Leadership moves up by 1 to 9. And we have 9 points worth of creatures we can bring out on the board. At the moment we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take a look. Can we bring anything else out for 1 point? Not at the moment. No. So Morgana is not going to bring any more creatures out. So that is the deployment phase over with. We go to the cleanup, where I'm going to now untap our creatures and draw back up to our creature hand. The starting creature hand is 3. We have 3, so we don't need to draw back up. And that is the end of the Undead phase. Let's now move on to the Drow phase. So this is how Alessandra stands at the moment. A Demon Web Spider, a Drow House Guard and a Drow Priestess. What can we do? Well, the first thing we're going to do is grab an order card, see what we get. Near miss. A level 2 dexterity. I could have had it for that wizard. Oh, yes, we could have saved the wizard if we had this one. Oh. Alrighty. Well, we'll save that for another day. Okay, so now it's the activation phase to move our Drow. So what shall we move first, and where shall we move them? Okay, I'm looking at that spider. Shouldn't it stay there and grab that treasure? But then of course the Skeletal Tomb Guardian and the Disciple can move up to that spider and probably kill it off in one go. Or should the spider move up and try and get a hit in? What about that Drow House Guard there? Which way is he going to go? Okay, the Drow Priestess. She can move 6, but of course with the Walls of Web that Alessandra has as a special ability, we can add 2 to have a speed of 8. Shall we do you think those 3 should gang up on the Skeletal Tomb Guardian and the Disciple? Get rid of them, get the first hits in. Let's have a look. So the spider can move 9, the Drow House Guard and the Drow Priestess can both move 8. Shall the Drow go for the zombie? over here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now you cannot cut across corners like this. Okay, if you need to go past the corner, you have to go around it in like at an angle, at a 90-degree angle. You cannot cut across a corner of a wall. So I would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you think? Shall they face off over this treasure, or shall I go for this treasure? Oh, because I can see these two. If these two head over into here somewhere, then soon as these creatures appear, our new creatures for the Drow, they're already going to be there, aren't they? I think we're best to try and just cut them down, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, let's have a look. We're going to get our Drow house guard right in the middle of them. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. This, let me zoom in so you can see a bit better. The white triangles, that is difficult terrain. So it costs you 2 movement points to enter into there. And now I've lost count now where I was. Let me just try and put it back. Was it there? Or was it there? Right. I'm going to put it there. I'm sure I'll correct it maybe the next time if it wasn't. But we have 8 movement points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right in the middle of them. There we go. So our Drow house guard is going to attack the, let's have a look. It's going to attack the Disciple of Caius. Because I'm looking at our order cards, and I think we're going to use a order card. And I think the order card we're going to use is Deep Wound. Let me see. Oh, we can't use Deep Wound because that's not. Oh yes, hang on. Yes, we can. Yes, because it's against the. Yeah, right. It's against the Disciple of Caius. Okay, so our Drow house guard has a level 2 dex, and we need at least level 1 dex for this to be used. So we can use this. It says it's a standard, so this is instead of the attack on the creature card. So instead of our Drow house guard doing 20 points of damage, we actually use a standard instead, and you're going to make a melee attack that deals that number of damage, which is a sword, plus 10, so that'll be 30 points of damage if this gets through. If the target takes damage from this attack, attach this card to it, and at the start of the Undeath's turn, then whichever creature this card's attached to is going to automatically take 10 damage. So if we can get through with this and attach it to the Disciple of Caius, then we don't really need to attack it as much, because it's going to automatically take 10 damage at the start of the Undeath's turn. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to use our Drow house guard. We need level 1 dex. Well, he has level 2, so we can do that. And we're going to attack the Disciple of Caius for 20 points of damage plus an extra 10. So let's do that. So take that, you filthy undead. Okay, let me look through the undead's order cards, see if they can prevent this damage. No, not with that one. Not with that one. Oh no. Almost with this one. Okay. No, we can't. Not with that one. Not with that one. I don't think we can prevent it. Morgana doesn't have anything to prevent that damage. No. The Disciple of Caius takes 30 points of damage and then has Deep Wound card attached to it. Like so. Alright, I hope I remember to deal 10 damage every time it's the start of Morgana's turn. Okay, we're going to move the Demon Web Spider, who has a speed of 7, but with Walls of Web, it's a speed of 9. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now normally, when you are next to an enemy, you must stop. But because the Demon Web Spider has a special ability called Scuttle, it shifts when it moves. Anything with Scuttle or with Shift, you can actually move past. You can't move through, but you can move past enemy creatures. So that was 4, 5, 6. And he's going to attack the Skeletal Tomb Guardian from behind with an attack of 10. But do we have anything in our order cards that we could use? We don't want to prevent damage, no. That's another prevent. Shift 6 squares, so miners can be played as many times as you like. It doesn't cost any actions, but so I could make an attack and then play this card to move away 6 squares. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I'll keep that in mind. Prevent, I don't want to prevent. Oh, what's this? Fire trap. Cries humanoid. Spider isn't a humanoid, so we can't use that one. Quick jab. Make a melee attack that deals 1 dex. We need, if we were going to use it, the spider does have 1 dex. So we could actually attack for 10. And once we've done that, we can then play this card, because it's a minor, can be played any time, doesn't cost anything, and we can deal another 10 damage to make 20. Is that worth it? Because I'm looking at our Drow Priestess. If we can move her up for 20 and then use this, we could use this to do 40 points worth of damage rather than 20. I think I'll do that. I think I'll save that for the Drow Priestess. So our spider is going to do 10 points of damage to the Skeletal Tomb Guardian, but does the Undead have anything that they can stop with? Let me just check. We've got 1 immediate, but we cannot use it. I can't tell you why. So no, there is nothing stopping the Tomb Guardian getting another 10 points of damage. So that now leaves the Drow Priestess, who can move 8 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you can attack diagonally. And she's going to attack the Skeletal Tomb Guardian. for an attack of 20. And as we already know, the undead do not have anything to stop an attack, or they would have stopped on the previous attack. So the Skeletal Tomb Guardian is going to take 20 points of damage, bringing it up to 50. Now, is it worth using this quick jab? Because the Tomb Guardian only has 10 hit points left before it dies. So we are going to be we're going to lose 10 points worth of damage, because we can do 20 with the Drow Priestess, but the Tomb Guardian only has 10 left, so we're going to waste 10. But then at least the Tomb Guardian has gone and it's not going to get another attack in, so we are going to play this one. Or shall we do it against the Disciple of... Oh no, we can't do it against the Disciple because we're not near the Disciple. So yeah, on the Tomb Guardian. So we're going to quick jab on the Tomb Guardian. What's left of him, another 20 points of damage. He only has 10 left. Skeletal Tomb Guardian has gone. And now Morgana must suffer 3 points of morale. Okay, let me just move this slightly over. So she goes from 15 to 12, which is exactly the same as Alessandra. So the Tomb Guardian has been destroyed. The order card is put in the discard pile. And that is it for the activation phase. So we come on to the deployment phase. So the leadership goes up by 1. All the cards are untapped. And Alessandra can have up to 9 levels worth of creatures on the board. 3, 4, 5, 6. She's got 6 up to now. So something of 3 or less. Oh, look at that. Everything's more than 3. So let me just double check. Demon Web Spider is 1. Drow Priestess is level 3. Drow House Guard is level 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Leadership is 9. 7, 8, 9. It is 3. And we don't have a 3. Okay, so we cannot put anything out. No other creatures out as yet. But give it time. We've untapped everything, so no deploy phase is over because we haven't put anything out. We can't. So we go to the cleanup phase. Resolve end of turn effects. I don't think anything has an end of turn effect on it. Draw back up to your creature hand. Well, Alessandra's creature hand is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can grab one. 5. Okay. Now we can't put this out because our deploy phase is over. We have to do our deploy phase. We have to do our deploy phase before we draw up out to our creature hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's correct. Okay. So we might be able to get something next turn. But that's it. That is round 2 over with. A mighty battle there, taking down that Skeletal Tomb Guardian and bashing about the Disciple of Caius. But unfortunately our Drow Wizard was taking out in the crossfire. But that's it. If you're spotting mistakes, guys, point them out. But that is the end of round 2 of Dungeon Command. Curse of Undeath versus Sting of Lolth. So until the next episode, I will catch you guys later.